Hello everyone and welcome to Lavender Blue. I'm Fiona. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, please hit the like button and leave a comment, as this helps my channel and I love to chat with you all. I would also love it if you would subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. You can also find me on other social media platforms and I would love to connect with you there. My link is always in the description box below. Now, let's get creative. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a new printable folio kit in my Etsy shop. So in this video I'm showing you how the folio goes together. So I'll just do a flip through for you of the finished folio. Now I've used all of the printables in here, but I've added some extra things that are not part of the kit. So here on the front we have a pocket, which is part of the kit, and then this card here is part of the printable, and then I've added some little extra pieces of ephemera that you can write on the back, and a tag here which I made. These ones here I think are from my old letters and documents kit, if you're interested. If I remember, I'll link that below, but it's in my Etsy shop. And then I just added this beautiful piece of ribbon and one of my clay embellishments, and then a little key, because I thought the theme is little pink houses. It's called, what's it called? Shabby Pink Houses Folio, I think that's what it's called, or Pink Farmhouses it might be called. But I'll link it below so you can go and have a look. So yeah, a little key to go with the house. And these embellishments here, I just wanted to say that I'm going to be making up a heap of these. These are out of my handmade clay, and I'll probably make them in this colour and maybe a couple of other colours like pink and green or blue, maybe black. But you can actually paint them. So I'll have them in my shop in probably maybe a pack of 8 or 10 you could buy. And they're made out of clay. They're very sturdy, and you can see how nice they look when you put them onto a cluster or something, or just anywhere. So I will, but when I do have some available, I will let you know. And then this opens like this, and we've got a tall side pocket here where I've put some vintage ledger paper to write on. Well, it's not vintage, it is new ledger paper, but I have coffee dyed it and grunged it up to look old. So it's just folded up in there. This is not part of the kit, it's from my vintage trading cards kit, and I've just glued that one on there. I've had a few from the vintage trading cards, so that's another one there. You can see how beautifully it goes with any kit, really. These, if you're doing a vintage theme, they're really handy to have. It's the vintage trading cards. I'll link them below as well. We have a pocket here, that's from my words, a printable word sheet, and this is part of the kit. And then I've just made a pink tag to go in there. And another pocket here from the kit. Then I've added a couple more of the vintage trading cards, and I think that's old letters and documents again. And what I've done is I've lined the inside of mine with coffee dyed paper. You don't have to do that, you can print on the back, which I explain when I put it all together anyway. You'll see what I'm talking about. So then we turn it over and we've got another pocket here, another piece of ephemera. Got your circle pocket here. I'll put a couple more pieces. Here's another one from the kit here. got another pocket there, another pocket there, and some more pieces of vintage ephemera in there, printables. And then on the back I have this card and the taller pocket. And then it opens back this way, and this one here I've put as a top tuck. So it's got some more writing space here, and another little card. See the little house under here, and got a pocket here, some more writing space, and a tall card there. It's a beautiful bird. Okay, and then we're back to the beginning. So it's a 4-fold folio base, and so now I'm going to be showing you how to put it together. So when you get your kit for the folio, you will get, I think it's 10 pages, and so I'll just run through it with you. So you've got this one is panel A, then you've got another one, panel B, panel C, and it's printed on the page for you. Then you've got panel D. So then we have some of the panels go on the inside, and on the bottom it'll tell you whether you can put it on, which panels you can attach it to. So you have a choice. You can use these on panels A or D. This one goes onto panel B or C. And this one, panel A or D. This one, panels A or D also. And this one, panels B or C. These two pockets here. And these pockets are for panel B or C. So what I'm going to do is I'll cut them all out of camera, but when I've cut them, a good thing to do is to write onto the back panel A or panel B or panel C, just so that you know. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and I'll show you how to put it together. Okay, so I've cut all of mine out and inked around the edges, and I've written on the back here. So I've got panel A, panel B, and C and D here. So I'm just going to glue these together. So you've got panel A and panel B, and they're going to glue together like this. Now you might want to ink the insides before you glue. I'm going to do it after I glue, just because some of the white will be showing when we stick our panels on the back. They're a little bit smaller than this panel, so some of the white will be showing, but I will ink mine on the back after I've glued them together. So that just glues on like that. That's A and B. Just get that extra glue off there. Little insect there. Okay, and now this one with the little bird, this is panel C. So that's going to go on here. Panel C. then panel D is going to go like this. So it's reasonably simple to put the base together, and you have choices of where you can put things, except for these 4 panels, they go like this. Okay, just getting rid of the excess glue there. So there's probably a couple of different ways you can fold yours. I'm going to fold mine, so that's A there. So I'm going to fold mine like this way. So it would go like that, and then it would fold out like this. But you'll see when we get it together, there's a couple of different ways you could fold it if you wanted to. So we've got panel A, so I want to find the back of panel A. Now this one says A or D, so hang on, is that the pocket or is that the panel? Let's see. And this one's also A or D. This one is B or C. Yeah, so now you could, instead of just gluing these on, for instance, this one's panel A or D, I'll show you how it goes on. So it would go on here like this, and you do have a little bit of white showing around, plus you might want around these corners to match. Can you see where I am? So you can see there's a bit of a space all the way around. So I'm thinking the best way before we glue these on, because this one is a pocket, and then this one goes either here or there. What you can do is you could just glue the 3, and then you could you know, collage or glue down another piece of paper onto this one. Or what I want to do is actually cover this whole panel first, the whole lot on the back. And I'm just gonna, you could print on the back, you could have printed on the back with a full sheet of anything that you wanted to. That would be an easy way to get around it. But I didn't print on the back of mine, so what I'm going to do is cover this whole lot just with some coffee dyed paper. I'm just going to use some plain coffee dyed paper for mine. I may use the blank panel, I might use some book pages. So all I'm going to do is glue it down. So I'll just do that and I'll come back. So I'm still gluing it down. I just thought I'd come on and show you what I mean. So I've just glued this thing down to some, so the inside is covered. So that's up to you whether you want the inside covered, or, you know, whether you want to leave it white or collage onto it. I think it just looks better. Or you could print onto the back of the main panel pages before you put it together. But this will add a bit more sturdiness to it as well by adding this extra paper. So you could use anything to glue onto the back. So there, I've just covered the whole thing, and I'm just going to cut around it. Really should wait for that to dry before I start cutting, but I'll just make sure it's all glued down. And just cut around the edges. So I could have, you could also print them out. No, that wouldn't work, would it? I was going to say you could also print them out twice and glue them back to back, but they wouldn't be, that wouldn't work because they'd be the opposite way around. So I could have designed panels to go on the back to fit exactly as well, but I didn't because I thought I could leave this optional then. So the inside, you know, you could add print on the back or add whatever paper that you wanted to, or just leave it plain. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting all of this out, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have glued my paper all the way around on the inside and cut it out. So we've got this. So we've got this, and we've got our coffee stain paper on the back. So now, keeping in mind that now panel D's on this end, D, C, B, A, this is panel A here. So I just flipped it over, and now this little pocket here can go on A or D. So you could have a little pocket there like that. Just deciding where I want mine, or and then this one goes on here. So I think I'm going to put the pocket on panel D. So I'm just going to glue around these three sides, and then I'll round my corners off with my corner punch, or you can just cut them out with your scissors to match. And this one goes on B or C, so you could put it either here or there. I'm going to put it on here just to hide this, the join of my coffee dyed paper here. So I'll glue that one on there and glue this one on here. And my glue's still a little bit wet on my thing, so I have to be a bit careful that I don't tear pages because it's still a little bit wet, but never mind. Just wipe it off as best as I can. So that's that panel. That was panel B. And now I'm going to put this one on panel A. You could also make this one a pocket. Should I make that a pocket? Oh, no, I don't think I will. I'll just glue this one straight down. So you do have options, as I said. Could make this a nice big pocket as well. Just glue it down. make sure it's straight there. There we go. So there we go, we've got the back on those ones, and now we're going to glue the pocket onto panel D. This one that says A or D. So we'll go around the 3 sides. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. I think you can. Glue that onto there. Make sure you're not over the fold line here. And I've got a pocket. Now this panel here, that's panel C. You can do whatever you like to that one. But we've got these pockets here which are for B or C. So I was thinking, because there's 4 of those, I could sort of put them up like this, a couple on there. Or you could do the corner one. I might do the corner one on panel B, which is this one here. So yeah, I could put stagger the 4 pockets up there if I wanted to. For panel C, let's have a look. Those 4 pockets. Whoops, just dropped one on the floor. For panel C, I think I might just, that's a short one there, so it's sort of or I might just go like this. Have 2 pockets like that. And these could go, because you've got the other side as well, you can put pockets on the other side as well. So yeah, I think I'm just going to put 2 pockets like this on this one. But before I go too far with mine, I actually am going to go to my sewing machine, and I'm going to stitch all the way around the edge. I'm not going to stitch this pocket closed though on the end here. I'm going to make sure that I stay away from that edge, but I'm going to add some stitching all the way around the edge just to add some decoration to it. Let's do that in a second. I'll just stick these pockets on. And I probably could have stitched around the pockets too before I glued them down, but that's okay. So these 2 I'll put on afterwards, but I want to go and I want to just stitch all the way around the edge. I'll do it on the outside and I'll be back. Okay, so I have stitched around mine. I'm not sure if you can see, I've just done a bit of a zigzag stitch all the way around. Except for where this pocket was, I didn't stitch around there. But I could have probably stitched there before I glued this pocket on. You can do that if you want to. So now it's just a matter of getting all the little pockets and cards and putting them where you want them. So we've got these two here. So I might put, this one's for B or C. So this one is panel B. So I'm going to put the corner pocket on here. And I didn't round my corners, by the way. I decided after I had glued down the tea-dyed paper that it looks fine without rounding all the corners. So I just left it like that. So that's that little pocket. And then we've got, this could go, that might go on B or C, so I could put it on the other side of C possibly, or B. But we'll just do the inside first. Now these little tabs here you can put on A or D. Where's my scissors? So I might just cut them out. You could use them on the little journaling cards. They're just something extra if you wanted to add some tabs. So let's have a look. It's rubbish. That's not rubbish. So A or D. So this little card here could have a little tab on the top like that. And some of the cards I also stitched around, so I've stitched around this one. Might put a little tab on that one. Or you could put the tabs onto the side. Actually, I'll put it onto the side of this one because I might put this one in the big pocket. And then maybe one on the top of this little card here. So before I worry about the cards, let's see what pockets we've got. I'm pretty sure that's a pocket, or it could be a card. It could be either. You could use it as either. So I'll just put the cards aside. And let's have a look at these pockets. Because this could be a card with a little tab on this side. Just see what we have. So that one's glued onto there. So this is A. This is the cover. So I'm not sure if I want pockets on here. I don't think I do. But I could put a pocket on the inside here. So these are A or D. B or C. A or D. A or D. So we have, but we also have these tall pockets like this. Actually, that might look nice on the cover if we're not covering up this house here. Let's see. Actually, this one's a little bit smaller, so let's put this one onto the back of D here. This is panel D, this one with that tall pocket. I'll put this one on there. And you'll know because just when you cut them out, just right on the back, so you'll know which panels they fit on. But you do have a choice, as I said, as where you want to put them. But yeah, just showing you an example of how I'm putting this together. One way you can put it together. So we have a pocket there. Now on here, I think I want, that's B or C. There's A or D. So this one, this one, these two little ones could go inside like this, or they could fit that way. Not quite. So there, we could put another pocket here, another little pocket here, or we could put them both on here, which is what I think I'll do. I'll put them both on to the back of, this is the back of panel A. Glue that down. And then I'll put this one in the middle. Now this one is also meant for A or D, so I've already put that one there, the other one on D. So I think I will put this one on the cover. I think it will be fine. You can still see that the pink house behind. There, like that. Now if I turn it over, we've got the back of B and C. So I'll turn it over. We've got B and C here. And they have these little pockets. So this could be a pocket or this could be a tuck. I thought I could make a tuck coming from the top here with this one. This one I'll put down here because I don't want to cover up that little birdie. So that's on there like that. And I'll make this a top tuck. Now we have a few little journal cards to get you started, and then of course you can add your own, anything you want to. So let's just put a couple in. You could close it like this, or I'm going to do it so that, how was I going to close it? this is A, this is the front. So I'm going to close it like this. So you've got the front here, and then that opens up like this. You've got that. And then you've got the back like this. So let's I'll put a card into the front here. This one could have one of the little tabs on the side too. I don't think I've got another one cut out, but you could. Just push it down a little bit, just so I'm not covering up that pretty house. Got this one here. And then we've got some more little journal cards. I think that one will go nice in there. Got a little one to go in here. And let's just put one in here. Okay, so this is just, you know, the basic folio, and this is how it goes together. So you could just use it as it is, but you know, you can add extra journal cards and other things to decorate it, which is what I'm going to do. So when I've finished decorating, I'll show you, actually it's probably be at the beginning of the video. So if you haven't watched the beginning of the video, you go back to the beginning and you'll be able to see how I finished decorating it up and what I made to go inside. So that is the completed folio. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.